Hey guys, Todd Vance here, doing some crypto jitsu with you today. Listen, I want to explain super fast what Ethereum Gas is and why it's different from Ethereum, because I think I just figured it out and I want to tell you about it. So listen, I own Bubblegum Say Cheese. This is my crypto kitty. Look how cute he is. He's got goofy eyeballs, goofy teeth. Takes a while after he gets busy with some other kitties. It takes a while to get busy again. T Vans is the owner. It's mine. So I'm trying to learn the Ethereum blockchain network. I'm playing around. I'm buying CryptoKitties. My wife is thrilled that I spend money this way. I've got MetaMask installed. If you're here, you probably have a bunch of this kind of stuff going. You're interested in Ethereum. Maybe you have my Ethereum wallet and you're trying to move stuff around and you don't understand what this gas thing is. Here it is. So I bought CryptoKitty for about $5. Right? Pretty awesome for $5, right? So I turned right around because I love CryptoKitty, my Bubblegum Say Cheese, so much that I put him right back up for sale. I just want to learn this thing, right? But I'm going to buy more, trust me. Anyway, when I put him up for sale, my MetaMask popped up with the fuel stuff. It was like, hey, here's the gas limit, here's gas, here's how many GUIs, and do you want to do this? And your maximum transaction is going to be $4. I'm like, $4 to put this guy up for sale? I don't get it. But I went ahead and did it anyway. And here's my final transaction I wanted to show you, and this is what I understood. So it initially popped up and said 235,000 is the maximum gas limit. I could have raised that, I could have lowered that. But that's the maximum that I was telling MetaMask that I was willing to spend in gallons. When you move a transaction, when you do something on the Ethereum network, you're spending gas in gallons. Gallons is not really a word. I'm using that, so I'm using that as a term that we all know in America as an amount. So I'm using gas gallons to do anything on the Ethereum network. Now, the MetaMask, I believe, looked at my transaction and where I was going, and that I wanted to sell the cat, and it was saying it's probably going to be 100 and some thousand, and so we think your limit should be 200,000. Because it doubles it. I found with my Ether wallet, Ether Delta, they all kind of double what it ends up being to be safe. Because this is how much, when you say this is my gas limit for my transaction, if your transaction takes more gas than what you've limited, the transaction's over and you're out of money. You're whatever money, whatever GUI, Ether you've spent on that so far, it's done. You're out of gas. You're kaput. It's decentralization is unforgiving, friend, and that's what we like about it, even though we sometimes hate it. So I didn't mess with the limit. I didn't understand it. I didn't mess with this 20 GUI price either because I didn't understand it. I let the dice roll, man. I wanted to get this kitty on the market. So it ended up costing me 125,000 gas units, gallons at 20 GUI. So I ended up spending, so 20 GUI, a GUI is like 0.0000001 would be one GUI to Ethereum, to an Ether. So here's 20 GUI, it's it's 1 0 away of the two. So in all actuality, I spent $2.23 on this transaction, which is ridiculous when I only spent $4 or $5 on the cat. I just wanted to put the cat on the market. Why should it cost this much? I was a little upset, so I went and done some digging. I found out I didn't have to do this. What I could have done is lowered the price. This is what I am allowed. This is what I am setting my price per gallon. It's like me driving to the gas station, pulling up to a gas pump and poking in what I want to pay per gallon. Okay? And if the gas station takes it or when it takes it, then I can put that much in there. I'm choosing how much per gallon I'm going to pay. When I do that, when I lower that price, what's going to happen is my transaction is simply going to take longer to get on the blockchain. I didn't need my kitty to get on the marketplace immediately. At this price, it took about 2 minutes or so to get on the blockchain. All right, I didn't need that. I could have gone way down. I could have paid less GUI and lowered my transaction cost enormously. So there's this website, Eth gasstation.info, and I'll put this link. You've probably heard of it, or if you haven't, this is what it is. Where you can kind of, you can see what it's going to cost you on your transaction. Okay, so let's say you go to do a transaction, your client pops up a maximum gas limit of 40,000. You can come here and you can say, okay, I'm probably going to use about around half of that, maybe 21,000, because 21,000 is the standard amount of what it. This is an actual number. 21,000 is the standard amount of what it, of a standard transaction of Ethereum to Ethereum. If I'm sending Bob, my friend, Ethereum, I'm going to use 21,000 gas. Okay. If I'm doing something custom on a custom contract like CryptoKitties or doing tokens, it's probably going to cost more, like it did for me in gallons in gas. It cost me 125,000. And so here's my GUI price. So my GUI price was at 20. Let's say go back to the analogy that you're just doing a transaction. It tells you 40,000. You come in here, you can say about 21,000, and I'm willing to pay 20 GUI. Okay, it's going to cost me 37 cents, and it's going to take less than 30 seconds to get up there. If you're not interested in it going really fast, you can go, let's go down to 2. What about 3 GUI? It's going to take me 5. It's going to cost me 5 cents, but it's going to take about 5 minutes. If you want to go to like 40 GUI, this didn't change. So I don't know if that's maybe the minimum limit. 40 GUI is like, hey, you're going to get on the block, probably the very next block. 20 GUI is, hey, probably within the next few blocks. 2 GUI, 3 GUI is, could be a few minutes. But it saves you a ton of money. So if I come in here and I plug in my 125,000 gallons that I used at 20 GUI, you can see immediately $2.23, which is what I spent, $2.23, right? I didn't care, but it took me 30 seconds. I didn't care. I could have done a 5 minute, I could have done a 10-minute wait and spent 10 cents. I could have saved $2. It's going to save you a lot of money in the long run, guys, if you know how much you want to spend and how fast you're concerned about it actually getting there. If this is something you need on the blockchain, leave it at 20, maybe go up. If this is something you don't care time-wise, pull it down. You're going to save yourself a couple bucks. So that's it. That's gas. That's why it's different than Ethereum. We can decouple it from the actual Ethereum price of the day. We can choose what we're paying for the price on gallon. And I hope I clarified that for some people. And I'm out. This is Todd Vance. There's one more thing I wanted to tell you. CryptoKitties. CryptoKitties.co. If you want to play around with the Ethereum network, you want to see how it works, kind of do what I did and waste some gas, go here and check it out. It's really just kind of fun, but it kind of really gives you a good idea of some of the interesting things you can do on the blockchain. I really like this site. You can do a lot of fun, cool stuff. I'm honestly not a big cat fan, besides bubblegum, say cheese, but you can do some really cool stuff. They've got some really cool DNA things going with cats. You can make them have fun together. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. Go here, buy bubblegum sage cheese from me for like 400 Ethereum if you'd like. I don't care. But that's my plug. See y'all. Bye.